Hello, YouTube. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy July, everybody. I don't know about you, but I'm so grateful that June is done. Erica's here. Hello. Yes, you are first again, friend. Epsilon's here. Hey, buddy. Nico One Shot. Hello. I saw a really cool Nico cosplay picture this morning. Just like scrolling through my feed. Somebody was at a con and did a really good Nico cosplay. How are you guys? I don't think I'm finishing the chapter today either, Epsilon. Honestly, like, I've been intentionally taking 4 slow. I feel like I flew through 1, 2, and 3. And now that I know we're not going to have another chapter for a while, yeah, I'm taking 4 slow. I don't really care for June, Nico. Mostly because my daughter died in June. So it's a hard month. But, I mean, Father's Day is hard too. And my late brother's birthday is in June too. So April, May, and June are all pretty hard. But June is the worst. Rufio. What's up, brother? Zazo. The Cool VA. Hello to you. How are you? Epsilon, you got some coffee? Nice. Coffee gives me heartburn, otherwise I drink more coffee. No, it's okay, Nico. I appreciate you asking. We're gonna play some Deltarune. And I'm also very excited because, as you can see directly below me here, on the last stream we met the incentive to do our Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke. So I've spent some time these last couple days kind of getting that set up. So I don't think that's going to be a one-stream deal. I mean, technically it's Gen 1 Pokemon, but in the Gen 3 I'll be playing Leaf Green. I don't think I'll be able to get that done in one stream. So I think that's going to take over Sundays for a while. But we'll see. I have to figure that out because we kind of just started Terraria too, so I don't know. Yeah, Zizo, it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. Boy Beans here. What's up, buddy? Rufio, maybe that's just the fact that we're old. we just do certain things or don't do certain things. We just get heartburn. Epic T, hello. Tiru, hello. Good to see you. The music's loud. Shouldn't be loud. I can just turn it off. But it's at where I normally put it at. Was the music loud for anybody else besides Bean? Mic check 1, 2. Bean, your birthday's the 4th? Your birthday is American Independence Day? Happy early birthday, buddy. Please be safe. That goes for everybody. I'll probably say this again on stream, but for all my American friends, this weekend might be a wild one, so please be safe. Make good choices. Chiro says it's loud too. Okay, let's just go ahead and kill it. Much as I love that music. I'm not going to start playing the game yet, but we'll fix our window and get our levels set. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Okay. How are we now that we're in the game and we're out of the other background music? Is it still loud? I know it's just kind of a more quiet ambient tune, but... But yeah, so we're going to start doing that Nuzlocke on Sunday, I think. And I think until we start that, at least, I'm not going to change the stream goal. I'll just leave it as it is. Sounds good. Much better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Same thing. If it ends up too loud or too quiet, let me know. I think probably getting my mic and like volume levels set has been the biggest challenge my whole time streaming. I just, for whatever reason, different things are different volumes and etc, etc. So, but yeah, if it ever ends up too loud or too quiet, just let me know. I appreciate you guys looking out. And I think we have to start discussing what our next donation goal is going to be too. We keep meeting these goals way more quickly than I anticipate. I honestly thought that first goal I set, I was going to do $20. And Rufio thankfully talked me out of it. And so when I set that first goal at $100, I thought it was going to take a month to make it. And it didn't take a month. But I thought that was a one-off, right? And so it's kind of been the same thing now with this second goal. So the next goal is going to be higher, but I don't know what to do for it though, guys. So if you have ideas about specials, what kind of games you'd like me to play, and I'm even willing to explore territory or at least discuss things outside of strictly gaming. You know, if there's some other like activity or reaction thing or discussion or game that you guys want to explore, you know, if it's a special thing for a donation goal, I'm willing to entertain a conversation about it at least. So just keep that in mind, and if you have something that you'd like to see happen on stream, let me know. Bring it up. I know we've talked about other Zelda games. We've talked about like doing Twilight Princess or something, which we could do. But I mean, that could be a long deal. I mean, that could take potentially like 10 streams. So I'm trying to think of things that I could do, you know, ideally in one stream, but like with a Nuzlocke, that's probably going to be, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 to go through Gen 1 Pokemon. If it was vanilla Gen 1, I could probably do it in 2, but the fact that it's going to be a Nuzlocke and a randomizer, there's no way I'll be able to do it in 2. Yeah, Rufio, that's what I mean, is like something a little bit outside of my comfort zone. And to be fair, a lot of what I've done on stream has been outside of my comfort zone. You know, aside from like the classic games from my past, basically anything new that I've played has been new territory. And Undertale and Deltarune are probably the best examples of that. Because like I actively did not want to play those games. And you know, so I'm glad I did, but I definitely had to go outside of my bubble to pick these games up. We've talked about Minecraft, and my son has expressed interest in doing a co-op Minecraft run with me. He's talked about wanting to get in Terraria too. So I don't know how you guys feel about my son potentially joining in stream here a couple times to do either Terraria or Minecraft. That would be a little bit extra work. You know, because I don't see any way around it without he and I, like, having to set up a Discord to do it. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't have a way to communicate with him. So I have to figure that part out. I'm waiting on the phone company to upgrade my internet here. So I think that'll help things too, but... Houston, what's up, dude? How are you? Josh is here. Hey, buddy. A lot of people love Minecraft, Bean. I understand why it's a lot of people's favorite game. Auntie, if you'd love to have my son on the streams, thank you. I will let him know. It's been a little bit precarious because, you know, like, I try to respect not just my son's boundaries, but my entire family's boundaries too, and everybody's privacy. And I think I probably would be a little bit more open about everything that's happened to me in the last 2 years. If it were just about me, right? But there's all these other people involved too, my ex-wife and her husband and etc., etc. Magumpo bro, hey. Good to see ya. Yume Nikki is another one. I'd have to set a high goal to do that, Nico. Honestly. It's not that I wouldn't do it, but, like, I know enough about it. I know it's in that same vein as Amori. So I'd have to really think about that one. Honestly, like, I would probably have to go play a little bit of it off stream to kind of get a feel for it in order to discern if it was appropriate or not. But I'll consider it. But what I was saying about my son and my family is, you know, you guys got to understand that, you know, my son has literally been with me the whole time, you know, since my daughter died. He was with me that day. You know, we walked in and found her together. And, you know, he was 17 at the time. And so I'm having enough trouble navigating this as, like, a middle-aged man. And so I'm also trying to help him navigate it, you know, as a very young adult. And so this is a long-winded way of me saying, you know, my son doesn't consume very much of my content. He doesn't watch my videos. He doesn't normally tune into my streams. He has a couple times before, but generally he doesn't, just because, you know, the subject of my daughter comes up and we talk about it, and it can be a triggering thing. And so I respect his decision to not participate. I certainly don't ever, like, try to coerce him, but the dude's been through a lot, I'll put it that way. And so I try to be very cautious with exposing him to all of this kind of stuff. You know, I know you guys get it. Rufio, you'll set me up with Discord? Of course you will. 'Cause you're a homie. Being asked if anything happened last stream. Not really, dude. I was pretty tired. You know, again, this last Friday was the anniversary of my daughter's death. And, you know, June, just all of June is a hard month. And so now that June is behind us, knock on wood, but I've slept pretty well the last 2 nights, which has not been the case basically all of June. So I actually kind of feel human today, which is good. Allie's here. Hello. Zed's here. Hello. Merhaba. So you know, no, you didn't really miss anything. I didn't even do the secret boss. I think that's pretty much what we're going to start this stream with today. I appreciate the understanding, Atif. I really do. Doing my best, Bean. That's all we can do, right, brother? I feel well said, thank you. Teshecular. Yeah, like I said, I've actually gotten some sleep the last 2 nights. But, man, like the 2 weeks up before that, that second half of June was just brutal. Oh, the Terraria one? All we really did in Terraria was we beat Queen Bee. Didn't do Skeletron. Yeah, that's really it. A lot of just like exploring. I don't know, I'm trying to decide what to do because I want to keep going with Terraria. Like once I start a game, like I want to get some momentum. And we still have a lot of stuff to do in Stardew as well. I don't mind taking a tactical pause on Stardew because I'm working on a Stardew video now. So I've pretty much had my fill of that game for a little bit here. But I don't know, again, there's just like so many things I want to do. So I thought about doing the Nuzlocke on Wednesdays instead. But then I'm like, well, we don't have too much more Deltarune. Like, I'll probably finish Chapter 4 next week. Excuse me. And then I've already promised, you know, that we're going to do Undertale Yellow after that. And I don't like to break promises. I thought about alternating as well, Bean, but it's the same thing. Like, I don't stream a whole lot as it is. If I streamed 5 days a week, or even 3 days a week, that would kind of solve all my problems. So I gotta be honest, like, I'm kind of considering adding one more day to the roster. I think I might start streaming on Fridays, do Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Because then Wednesdays I could keep up, you know, doing Deltarune and Undertale Yellow. Fridays I could reserve for things like, you know, the Nuzlocke or other incentive goals that we meet, or just other random things I want to play. And then Sunday could stay the dedicated Stardew/Terraria day. I don't know. I'm also trying to be conscious to not like overdo it. You know what I mean? I know there's streamers who do this 60 hours a week. And if you have the fan base, if you have people tuning in 6 days a week, good for you. I don't think I would have that though. This group is pretty small. Yeah, the donation goal was again exceeded due to some overwhelming generosity from you guys. And so I'm leaving it as is. You guys can still donate. I'll still add to the goal. But until I start the Nuzlocke for this goal, I didn't want to set another goal because I don't even know what to set yet. So this is what I was saying a little bit ago, is if you guys have ideas about other games you'd like me to play as some kind of special thing, some kind of incentive, you know, and again, that doesn't just mean, oh, I want Matt to play Super Mario World because I love that game. I mean, you can suggest that, that's fine, but, you know, like for the first one, I wore a mask while playing the game. You know, so some kind of other, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I play, I don't know, maybe I play Celeste. And, you know, every 20 times I die, I gotta eat a Bean Boozled jelly bean. Or, you know what I mean? Like, something ridiculous like that. Something that's a little bit extra because people are paying extra money for it. Raf A says, hi. I found you from your video on Amori. I hope you're liking that Deltarune is getting equally weird / unsettling. First of all, friend, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for taking a few minutes to pop in and say hi. I really appreciate it. Second of all, I love Deltarune. I like it more than Undertale. Beat Spampton with the weird tinted glasses. That would be rough. Wear a Mario hat and mustache. I do have a Luigi hat. In fact, I think I have it like right here. Hang on. Alright, I must have put it away. I don't know where it is. I found my Luigi Pikachu. But no, not quite. Mar says, you should love yourself now. I'm working on it, buddy. I hope you are too. We did talk about Jackbox, didn't we? Yeah, this is all stuff I would consider. Having days for cozy games is always good, especially if you're playing heavier games. I agree. That's why, like, streaming started with Stardew Valley. Because I'm a wimpy baby man. I would consider doing something like one of those weird... I don't want to call them a jump scare game. Not like necessarily FNAF, but... I saw some of this one... called... like Cabin Builder or something? Cabin Factory? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Future job interview? Good. Deltarune and Death Stranding 2. A lot of people are talking about DS2. Good old Norman Reedus. You know what I'm talking about, Rufio? I think it's called Cabin Factory. Right, so you have to check each cabin as it comes through this assembly line and discern if it's haunted or not. I think I watched a little bit of somebody playing it. I think that's what it is, Houston. It looked terrifying, and not the kind of thing I would normally play. I don't like scary games, guys. Like, the scariest game I played and enjoyed was Luigi's Mansion. But again, if we're talking about, you know, a special one-time thing as a dono incentive, I would consider it, so... I think it would be pretty funny I think it would be pretty entertaining to watch me play it. Because I'm a big baby. Okay, I guess we can play some Deltarune. Hey, we've just been sitting here talking for almost a half hour. I just missed you guys. I wouldn't call Amori a horror game, Mar. Amori's an RPG. It definitely has some horror elements. But to me, it's just really, it's just like an RPG with a dark narrative. That's how I classify it. Still Wakes the Deep is another one. There's a streamer slash YouTube video maker, YouTuber, buddy of mine called Waffle Time, and I think he played that game, and I watched some of it, and it was pretty good. So all those kinds of things, games that I could play and beat, you know. Oh, what's that other one? There's another one. There's a series of games where it's kind of FNAF-like in that I think you're a security guard, but you have to switch between video monitors and stuff in the scenes changes, and you have to identify the changes. It's like a paranormal thing. I can't think of what the name is. Little Nightmares is too scary. Says Amori is psychological horror. I could see that. Alright, what was I doing in this game? Observation duty. Houston, bless you. Thank you. That was going to drive me nuts. That's what it is. Observation duty. Yep. Thank you, thank you. So, like, that's another kind of game that I would consider doing on stream. Hey, Sed, where am I supposed to go? Too long. Yeah, there was a lot of 2 jokes last time I played this RAF. And then everybody's complaining because YouTube doesn't let you do a $2 donation, because that would have been a funny dono train. Houston says, I know all, mwahaha. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Damn, so this is the magic axe, huh? Oops. Sorry, that was probably terribly loud. Wait a tick, you gotta pay for that. Hey, the heck are you talking about? Well, at least Susie said heck. This is still the inside of my study, ain't it? Gerson. Nothing else was free, so why do you think we'd start here? Haha, good one. I'm taking the axe now. Don't think I'm serious? Check the price tag. Laura's here, hello. Price, what? Ted says 3 tries. It says it costs, $999,999,999. $1 billion? Didn't realize it was still on discount. But I know, you worked real hard to get here, so how about a trade? If you, and you alone, can best my challenge, I give it to you for free. I gotta do this fight just as Susie? No worries, Allie, we'll be here. Heh, knew you'd say that. What do you want? How about a haircut? A haircut? Alright, sure. Which hair do you want me to cut? Oh, any of them. They're all too long, see? Just get one and I'll give it to you. So that's what this fight is? I gotta cut Gerson's hair? Alright, I'll start with your beard. So is Gerson like... Because everybody loves this guy. Raph, yes I did. I've beaten all secret bosses up to this point. Is Gerson like... Does he have like Ultra Instinct that he's gonna activate here? Is he like Whis where he just doesn't get hit and doesn't even have to think about it? Because I feel like that's what's happening here. Raffle, I take that back. I beat Spampton in 1 try. Jevil took 3 tries, and the Knight took 4. But I used, like, all of my healing items to beat the Knight. So it didn't go well. Hehehe, I get it. You think I'm gonna go easy on you, huh? No, he's like Master Roshi, this guy. What the... Ah, so you want to get serious, do you? Then tell me first, can you hear it? Can you hear its song, singing from the deep? That is the ringing. Of the Hammer of Justice? Are you joking? Master Oogway 110%. Get out of here. This is so cool. Oh, it sounds like we got a good song too. We got a banger. Speaking of which, is the music still too loud, too quiet? Does it sound okay? I'm tempted to turn it up. Okay, so is this just a beat 'em up fight? Or is there a strat? Because all I have is Rude Buster and Heal. Epsilon, you listen. Zed can say whatever he wants. Ralph says fine. Nico says quiet. Bean says good. Laura says okay. I can turn it up just a little bit. Ask me hello. There, I turned it up 1 decibel. Healing or attacking works, both are pacifist. Okay, so just beating him up is fine then? That's like, you know, I'm not asking you guys to like spoil anything for me. I'm so paranoid about hurting enemies when I'm not supposed to. Unfortunately, Undertale has conditioned me to be that way. So I don't want to do a bad, so don't let me do a bad. This is a good song. Zed says I can do anything I want. Well, okay. So you got moves, so what? Heal is the best action in this fight for progression. Attack or heal, this fight is more survival based. So shouldn't I be defending then by that logic? Also, my soul RN. Hello, welcome. Everybody's literally saying different things. Somebody's saying attack and heal. Somebody's saying Rude Buster. And I don't want to defend. You guys are saying not to defend. Okay, so Rude Buster is only marginally better. Don't defend at all in this fight. But I like defending. Birdly, hello. Attacking and Rude Buster. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, so even though healing is good and still almost as much percent as Rude Buster, I think it costs way more, doesn't it? Zed is right. Nico says attack. Raph says I'll shut up, LOL. You don't have to shut up, buddy. You're facing a hero. There isn't anything that's going to stand in our way. So the story goes. But ain't every story better with a little twist? This guy does percentage damage, so don't defend. Okay. Thank you. That makes more sense. Huh? Something feels off. You won't learn anything running away, you know. If you've got guts, let's see how you deal facing everything head on. Chris, help me out. Oh, it's like this. We had this in Undertale. Okay. So I guess I just keep attacking. I don't want to defend. You gotta block, you understand? Now see, Gerson's saying block, and you guys are saying don't block. Chris, don't mess this up. Okay, well I know this is gonna get way harder. Yeah, I need 85 for healing. But I think I want to have some TP in the pocket to do that. First the Spear of Justice, now the Hammer of Justice. Oh, there's the lore said. See, I didn't really understand like what Gerson's deal was, but that makes way more sense now. Oh, okay, blocking is in the green, so okay, so blocking with the axe, not actually just defending. Okay. As long as you're green, you can't run away. Unless you face danger head on, these bullets will do you in. Well, that was enough for me to heal. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that just to top myself off. Did you ever hear that old tale? Yes, the old tale based upon the prophecy. Lord of the Hammer. I think I heard about it. What happens? Juked me. Chapter 1, The March of the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon. Get out of here. Chapter 2, The City of the Shining. The heroes do battle in chariots to save the queen. What is that? What is that? I don't like that. Oh, jerk. Oh, and I still can't heal? I'm gonna item. Oh my god, really? I suppose I should have asked you guys before I did that. Whoa there, I ain't using items, so fair is fair, ain't it? Okay, you know what? Gerson can kick rocks in flip-flops. Well, I learned the hard way. Soul says, oh, he's gonna find out. I sure did. Chapter 3, The Isles of Northern Light. The heroes travel among the islands and catch a glimpse of a lost land. This is ridiculous. That was just bananas. Chapter 4, The Trials of the Holy Hammer. A great smith gives the heroes a terrible weapon. He's literally like a Hammer Brother from Mario. I can't believe I survived that. Chapter 5, The Field of Pink and Gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. What happens next? Who knows? There was only one more chapter. After that, it all stopped. That next book, it never did get written. The story, it became so grand, so overwhelming. Some say it swallowed up the author himself. The ones who could write the next, the youth, the pen was lying there for them to pick up, to make the next page. They never did. This guy's a jerk. But you, my dear, I see a story lit up in your eyes. Burning bright, burning black, burning up everything. The bell's ringing now. Seems we've reached the final rounds. So, how do you think it all ends? No, how do you want it to end? An ending, huh? If I could choose, I guess I wouldn't have an ending. It's just better if stuff just goes on forever, right? Deep. Yuck. Ha ha ha. Well, ain't that something? At this late hour, with the bells ringing out their justice, you choose eternity. Okay. Damn, I couldn't keep up. Well, you gave it your best shot. Here. Huh? I saw the fire in your eyes. That's proof enough for me. Take it. And this crystal too. What? But I didn't win. I don't understand. Oh, now I understand. Nah, keep it. You don't want it? Of course I do, but you're gonna need something to give me after our rematch. You've got guts, kid. I like that. Okay, so I can just, like, repeatedly try then. Alright, round 2. Okay, so since I'm not going to read all this again, you guys know the drill. I'm going to shut up and turn the music up. P.S. Give me that cheese. Jeez. Yuck. Old Gaster circle for real. Also, Luna, hello. I saw you jump in, but I was muted. I'm saying hello. That wasn't too bad. One problem is that playing this on this controller specifically, when it's in that octagonal form where you're trying to block, for whatever reason, diagonal inputs don't work great on this controller. I've noticed that playing other things like the Super Nintendo games and stuff I play with this. So I really struggled with those diagonal blocks. It was eating a lot of my inputs. Choozard, you haven't played 3 and 4? This is going to be spoilers then, buddy. You want to see what I got then? The old Hadouken heal. Too easy for a 4-attempt nighter. I mean, again, I didn't do great on the night. It took all my healing items, all my revive mids. I had the mantle. There's people who do that stuff without getting hit. Absolute mad lads. Should have bet your money on 2 tries. I mean, I think 3 was a pretty good guess. I had a little bit of luck there. Ah. Susie pulled a Gerson. Because he did the same thing earlier. He juked. How's that, old man? Wahaha, that was the most fun I've ever had. See how I used my healing just now? Guess this is mine now, huh? And take this too. For some reason, I found this weird piece of glass in my desk. Felt like someone really wanted me to use this thing. But it didn't interest me, so you can take it. There's number 4. Knew it was worth having a rematch. Perseverance. Each time you get a little better. That's all I wanted to see. Can't think I'm going to be the toughest thing you'll face. But next time you'll be ready. Don't give up and give 'em hell. Don't have to tell me that, old man. Okay. Well, right then. Well, I'll be seeing you around now. Yeah, I guess we will. Why'd you help me so much? You didn't have to. You remind me a bit of someone I used to know. And who would that be, chat? Who could that be that Gerson's referring to? I'm gonna reward myself with a piece of candy. You get free stat boost for Susie for having best this fight, by the way. Yeah. Nico, I would absolutely agree. It's not even close. I struggled with Jevil a little bit because there's a learning curve when you start playing this game. I honestly think Spampton would have been a better first boss. Just because I feel like he was the easiest so far. That is correct, said. He's talking about Undyne. Ooh, a piece of candy. Alright guys, you know how I get after a fight like this. I'm all sweaty. I'm all clammy. Thank you all for the cheese, by the way. You think Spampton's harder than Jevil? I mean, it could be. I'd have to go back and fight them both again. But I also beat Spampton first try. I think Spampton is easier than this fight. I mean, the good thing about this fight is how simple it is. There's a lot less strategy when you only have Susie and you don't have items. I mean, you literally have like 3 options and it's just get good. So, like, this was the simplest secret fight. I'll give you guys that. I feel like Spampton was easiest, though. Yeah, Snowgrave Spampton I could see being harder, because that, when you do that fight, said, it's only with Chris, right? You don't have your party of 3? I mean, that sounds like a nightmare. Raph, that's fair. All the secret bosses have had good music. Jebbles is my favorite, though. Who? Just a character from that old story. Wink wink. Lord of the Hammer, huh? Hell if I'm reading that. Though, wait a sec. Isn't that what Dragon Blazers was based on? Yep. And so they changed parts of the story. Of course, the biggest fans got mad, but isn't it interesting? The book was already just an interpretation of something else. Stories can be retold. They can be changed. That's what I believe. Huh. The words on a wall called you a hero. Whatever you end up being, I'm sure it'll be tremendous. Anyway, which Dragon Blazers character am I? Gahaha, right. You are the dragon. That's what I was hoping. Woo! I do have my fan on, Laura. If it's incredibly bothersome, I can turn it off. It's not too hot here today. I just turned it on preemptively, knowing I was going to have to do this fight, and I was going to get all sweaty. So now that the fight's over, I can probably turn it off if it's bothering you guys. Boy, so what now? Is there anything else that I need to go back and do with the old climbing power? Yeah, I think we purposely didn't do that one, Epsilon. I did clamber my best, but I found no princess here. Unless perhaps this pillar itself is the princess. I still really like just the ambience of this area of the game. Like all the dust particles and stuff. Sounds good, Bean. Thanks for being here, buddy. Again, happy early birthday. And be safe, please. And I hope to see you Sunday, buddy. Feel a dark presence past you. This must lead to the fountain. I can't go in there yet. Is there more for me to do in here? Is this where I'm supposed to go? I thought I did this. No, we didn't do the door, said. Refresh your page if you haven't already, Soul. We did this. Nico, same. Thanks for being here. Laura's wondering if I can make playlists. You mean for the VODs? Like what I did with Stardew? I can do that. I mean, I think anybody can make playlists of my stuff, but yeah, I can do that. In fact, let me write that down so I don't forget. In my handy dandy notebook. Laura, do you want me to do that for all the games or just Deltarune? I've had this notebook for years. It looks like 2019. And clearly I was playing Stardew Valley because I was collecting all of the different minerals and making a list of which ones I had and didn't have when I was cracking geodes. So I was right to go right. Faking me out. We might get some rain here today, Epsilon. It looked like it was going to rain earlier, but... Laura says all of them, please. I got you, homie. Will do. Yeah, I didn't bother with any of them besides Stardew, just because I knew Stardew would be such a long one. And I gotta be honest, I didn't think people would be interested. I don't get a lot of views on the VODs, so I just didn't go through the effort, but if you guys want it, I'll do it. No problem. Ah, soldiers brimming with youth. Seek you to join the ranks of the captains? Heave-ho, together we shall stack in Crimson Tower to the savior of our princesses. Now then, get climbing. To the eaves, to the eaves. Do watch the VODs when you miss a stream. Duly noted. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, that was silly. A Windglade. Slightly increases money 1. Well, 9 Donka. Be sure to drink from the water cooler first. It's refreshing. Where's that? Oh. No. Because this was a trap. Every water cooler in all of Toby Fox's games are traps. Cool. Hello? The Lightner service has never gone on without me, Kaka. It must be the most important of all, Kaka. You guys are jerks. Supposed to be on my side. That guy is the fire extinguisher. Oh, I get it. I see it now. The Queen's chariot cannot be stopped. Did I really want to go? Oh, there's nothing else in here. This is a kingdom without king or prince. Flaky disciples lost in meaningless worship. Old scholars grayed by research forgotten. Fairies, princesses, soldiers. On the outskirts, ghasts, wild beasts of horror and sloth. And, of course, a dark night. Oh, Ivasa. Oh, I was like, what's that? Do I got a double jump there? I guess I must. Or just time it right. I'll probably go back down that way. Oh, well, this is mildly terrifying. Oh, I can play this? I don't like water coolers. So that piano thingy. Maybe the notes we gotta play are in a book? Hey guys, there's something weird about this one. It looks just like the one that the old man... Hey look, it did something. Chris, rather than following her, why don't we just close our eyes and think about what she might be doing in there? What? ¿Por qué, señor? Then let's close our eyes. Guys, I bet it's in here somewhere. Guys? Hey, old man, what are you doing here? Just came here for some peace and quiet to write my letter. Bro was literally in his study. Your letter? You know this is a dream, right? Soon it's gonna end. And everything here, this place, that letter... You don't say. Yeah, but... I'll still be here when you wake up. You were trying to teach me something earlier, weren't you? That? Nah. You did all that yourself. Come on, man. You're the only person I've met who teaching me made me actually feel less stupid. Well, it helps that I'm losing my mind, don't it? So, seen anything with music notes on it? Oh, you mean this thing? Yeah, that thing. Cool. I bet Chris can memorize it and... Here, pen and paper. Wait, you want me to copy all that? Plus, if I got your pen, how'll you do your letter? The important part's already done. Besides, what good's a teacher that doesn't give homework? Screw you. Hey, I got the music copied down, kinda. Diego, hello. Might not be perfect, but I'll say, where the heck were you? Huh? Sus. I got the puzzle solution. Let's just go. I don't know, Said. You know everything about this game. Oh, crap. Oh, they're sleeping? Oh, it's not sleeping now. Really, Susie? Oops. Tire steel item. I don't know if I really care about stealing an item. Whatever, this one will do it. Oh, Ella, hello. Alright, Chris, with this, we got it in the bag. Oh, do I have to actually look at it? Oh, I could get a revivement from them? Y'all aren't even gonna let me try, I just didn't look at the sheet music. Happy Wednesday to you, kid. Are you having ramen today? Or I'll say, wait a sec. Chris, today in church when you were asleep, your mom said you used to play good. I don't know why you're pretending you can't now. Maybe you're like embarrassed or something? But like, you know. Chris, you should play. Thought about Susie's words and took a deep breath. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese low-key sounds really good. I might go get something to eat after this. I'm sorry you had a bad day, though. You didn't miss a whole lot. Literally the first half hour of the stream was just us talking. And I did beat the secret boss, but it was not super... It was somewhat anticlimactic. It wasn't that hard. Your hands began to move on their own. I low-key got a little choked up. That song, Don't Forget. I think it's just one of those songs it's just always going to get to me now. You know, it's the same as like the recital in Amori. Or even White Space. White Space really gets me. I don't know. Just makes me think of my kid. Hey, Purple. June is done, Matt. It's July now. You gotta be better, bro. Enough of this. Hey, why'd you stop? That was so cool. You should, play more. Seriously, you're an idiot if you quit playing. Susie is nice, isn't she, Chris? No, I just mean... Oh, hello. Sure. All aboard. Yes, oh, it is now July. Coomer, hello. No, I'm not trying to rush grief, guys. I understand, like, this is going to be a lifelong thing for me, but... Again, it's just, like... Grief is so exhausting. And I really do try to, like, keep my composure while I'm live to the world. You know what I mean? Like, I know that you guys have expressed multiple times that you don't have a problem if I cry or emote or whatever, and I appreciate that. You know, like, this has got to be a safe space for all of us, you know, including me. It just, unfortunately, I'm the only person in this whole group whose face is shown. And so, like, I try to keep myself in check, you know? But it sneaks up on you sometimes. Anyway. Love you guys. Alright, we're finally almost back to the fountain. Wait a second there. I got something for you. Welcome back, Allie. Hey, we're about to go end the stream, so good timing. I just about finished my letter. You mind delivering it for me? Deliver it? Are we giving it to Undyne? Like I said, when we wake up, it'll be gone, so... Yep, that's what I meant. This letter... Just have a read of it for me. Then when you wake up, write it all back down, okay? I mean, that would work, theoretically. I saw that there's a Terraria mod. That... I forget what it does. I think it has a random chance to turn enemies into Jackenstein. There's all kinds of, like, Undertale and Deltarune and even Amori mods in Terraria. Like, I was just looking... There's over 10,000 mods in Tmod Loader, so, like, it's impossible to see them all. But, like, some of the newer ones will show up. So I was playing yesterday, and I found a mod that turns your bunnies into Amori characters. So they still look like bunnies in Terraria, but they're just... But there can be an Aubrey bunny that has a bow in its hair, etc. It was cool. Just a little thing. Aw, Snail! Haven't seen you in a minute. Hello. A lot of people love Gerson. I understand. I see the hype. This old mind's got to get some help remembering it. Spammed in Neo for Empress of Light. I could see that. Empress of Light is a terrible boss. Daytime Empress of Light, I should say. Alright, fine. I'll take a look. Diego, you got a tarot reading. Interesting. I've never done that. Okay, got it. I, might miss a few things. You sure you want me to do it? Long as you got the point, the words don't matter. Okay, sure. I find Deltarune mods and everything. Playing Kingdom Hearts as Chris right now. That's dope. Dude, that's so cool. See you later, old man. I don't think there was a toast bunny, said. And they don't turn to toast when you kill them. They just do their normal splat into pieces thing. Alright, let's go get that fountain. The night which makes with blackened knife. Roblox I can see. Roblox has everything. Shall duel with heroes, strife by strife. Place is huge. Wait, have I been here? Did we get the egg in this chapter? I can't remember. I remember the last three. So I have been here. Okay, but I haven't gotten it yet, right? I feel like the egg is annoying in every chapter, Soul. We should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this... ... Huh? So... Seeing that the knight has antlers, or what appear to be antlers, is that why people think that the knight is Des? Viv, hello again. Good to see you. Hiya Matt, glad to be here again. Will be a bit until the next chapters of Deltarune come out. You playing them has been great to watch. It's a special game to me that keeps me going okay, thank you. Hey, thank you, Viv. Thanks for the kind words. I've really enjoyed this game. I'm sad that it's going to be a while before more chapters. But again, I feel like I started playing it at the perfect time because I only had to wait a few weeks to get 3 and 4, so I've been spoiled by it. Oh. The knight. Damn it, you aren't stopping us this time. Susie, wait. Aw-ish. Here we go again. Oh my god, really? This sucks. I hate this. I really hate this. Bro, come on. We do enough of this in battle. Snail says, I was also incredibly spoiled, but I played Undertale when it first came out. Yeah, you had a long wait. I mean, that's a while. Susie, don't... What, and just let this loser get away? Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm terrified of the knight. Susie's a baddie. I think the Roaring Knight song Black Knife has Dessa's theme in it. Interesting. Hey, the hell are you doing, you goddamn coward? TMS, hello. Damn it, I let them get away. It's alright, Susie, we did our best. Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then... How are we going to protect Toriel, Undyne, anybody? Susie, I understand how you're feeling, but we have our own advantages too. The night only seems to show its face in the dark world. If we can just seal the fountain over to the right... then it'll at least buy us a little more time until we have to face our difficulties again. Yeah, you're right. Chris, let's go. A cool place. Looks like this is the fountain. Yeah, I guess this is it. Phew. Chris, Susie, I suppose I'll see you in the castle town. Yeah. Let's have another tea party or something. Haha, sure, Susie. Still sus. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Well, I guess I'm not complaining. Chris, do your thing. Something's gonna happen. Said I don't believe you. Guess the sun went down, huh? Damn, Chris, look under the door. That weird smoke. No way. You don't think there's another dark world? Damn it, that means the night is still... It's locked. Oh, it's a stupid numbers lock again. Too hard to break either. Guess we can try looking for the combination. Come on. Back to these Light World shenanigans, chat. I don't know how I feel about this. Generally, I like Light World stuff, but we had so much of it at the beginning of this chapter. I don't know. I don't feel great about this. Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. Plus, he probably knows where a code is, right? You know, I should start a count of how many times Toby Fox has trolled me playing this game. And Undertale. There's been so many times. I got. Ones in the chat if you got by this too. Actually, no, not ones. A's. Drop a single letter A in the chat if this got you too. I got all excited thinking it was an actual letter. Nope. It was an actual letter. It's a keyboard. It has settings to sound either like a piano or an organ. No drums? You know, when you played piano earlier, it was... Okay, it was actually kind of cool. I mean that. I'm not saying you should join the choir or whatever, but... if you were playing every week, I might actually want to go to church. Aw, Susie's such a good friend. That kind of reminds me of something. Oh, we're gonna listen. We have to. So in one of the places I used to live, there was this plaza, and they put this public piano in it. So I started playing it thinking, you know, it might be fun. But I guess maybe because I was so bad, or because I just looked like I shouldn't be playing, they told me I wasn't allowed to play it. So I backed off. And then they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know. I don't know why I expected I'd be able to play it. Is what I thought then. That night, when no one else was around, I came back. And you know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could. Hard enough to do some damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, I probably would have just hated that about you. But now, I kinda just want to hear you play. Said, I think you're right. I really feel like Susie's gonna be some catalyst in this whole thing. She's just had so much growth. It's irrefutable how much she's changed as a character, for the better. Again, I hated Susie at the beginning of this. But I don't like bullies. Damn, I got weird there for a second. Probably made you want to stop playing even more, huh? I'll play someday. I'll never play again if you play too. Oh, man. This is a weird thing for me too, guys, because so I play drums. I started playing drums in 2008. God, that was a long time ago. And that was one of those things that Allie really liked to do with me. And she was good. Like, for a little kid, she was probably... I don't know. 7, maybe? The first time she sat down on my kit. Like, could barely reach the kick pedal. I had to lower the throne as low as it would go. And I had to turn, like, all the toms so that they were facing forward so that she could hit them. But she could keep a beat. I have video of it. She did good. And... you know, that last year of her life, I didn't play very much because I spent a lot of it overseas. But then, you know, when she died, I had to make a lot of decisions. And, you know, one of the decisions I made was to sell my house. I sold the house that she died in. I couldn't stay there. Which meant, you know, a couple weeks after she died, I had to go back there and, like, go through all my stuff and keep what I wanted to keep. And I got rid of a lot of stuff, including my drum set. I left my drum set there. And I remember standing in the garage staring at it, thinking that my life was over and that I would never, ever, ever want to play it again. I left it. And I have days where I kind of regret doing that, because I'm finding as time goes on that maybe I do want to try playing again someday. It's the same with video games. It's the same with everything I love to do in life. To make art, to write, to go for walks. You know, I found that in time, I do still have this, like, desire to do these things, to create. Creating is what has kept me alive this last 2 years, guys. Like, this YouTube channel, I think I'd probably be dead if I hadn't started this channel. Real talk. And so to have this weird parallel with Chris, I don't know. I guess it's just tugging at a heartstring. And even though I don't want to play right now, I feel like maybe I would play again someday. Or, you know, if I had somebody else to do it with. I really miss my kid. This is what I get for saying that I was going to try and not be emotional this stream. Okay. We're going to choose this one. There's a part of me that is holding on to the faith that you know, that I'll get another try with her. That I'm going to see her again in the next life. Maybe I'll walk in that door to heaven and she'll have a drum set there. Say, hey Dad, check this out. Look what I've been practicing. Huh? Yeah, sure. If you teach me or something. Let's do it someday. Look, I know you want to mess with these, but I almost feel like we shouldn't, because, like, I don't know. Aren't we not supposed to be back here? Aren't we, like, in the back of the church and we're not supposed to be back here? So making a bunch of noise would not be advantageous? But then there's always the devil's advocate saying, just do it. Just do it. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, and why don't we get to wear these? What? I would have to sing or something? Hey, why don't they just let me play the drums? Allie, I get where you're coming from, but I really feel like it doesn't matter how good AI gets. There's always going to be a need for human art. There's something about art because it comes from a certain place in your soul that I don't think AI will ever be able to replicate. It doesn't matter if AI art gets quote-unquote good. You know, I think that... I really do think that the need for human art will always exist. So don't be discouraged by it. You know, because it's the same. Guys, like, there's so much of what I do for this channel that I could automate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to sit here and spend 3 days writing a script for a video. You know, I could go to ChatGPT and say, hey, write me an essay about Stardew Valley and how it talks about grief. And it would spit it out, and I could just do it. but it wouldn't be from the heart. That piece would be missing. It doesn't matter if it's objectively good writing. It takes the art out of it. Well, it's not even about it being as good or as not good. There's literally a piece of art that comes from the human soul that no computer, no robot can ever replicate. Ella, no worries. It was good to see you, buddy. Have a good 4th and be safe. I don't plan on going to the parade, so I probably won't see you, but make good choices, hey? Yeah, we're gonna check inside. Oh, hello. What the hell is that? Oh, I bet it's just Jack. Whoops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration? There's other creepy stuff too. I love Halloween. He's big. Guess we might not be able to take him back tonight. I'll be responsible anyway. Well, okay. Too long. Hey, old man, you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. The code to the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here. But it's weird. The outside is clean, but... the inside is covered in dust? Huh? Dude, it's just a dusty... Hell no, you don't mean... when monsters die, their dust is buried? Hey, Chris. Why the hell does the pastor have that in his... Huh? There's a hammer inside, and a photo of the old man? Gerson has a grave in the cemetery, doesn't he? The one with the hammer? I never put it together. I didn't know who Gerson was when we saw that. That was such a long time ago. So, like, are they literally finding Gerson's cremains? Guys. I'm not okay. I'm not okay with this. I need to process this. You know, all you guys have said about chapter 4 is that it was really good. I'm going to turn my fan off. Sorry, I just stuck my butt at the camera to do that. All you guys said about 4 was that it was really good, not that it was going to crush me. Now I really understand why you guys all love Gerson so much. Like, I thought he was good. I thought he was, you know, a funny, sweet, a little eccentric old man, mentor to Susie. You know, just like a good egg. But bro... yeah, Panson, you've missed like 17 taking too long jokes. You've missed crying too, so you actually probably came in at a good time. This is crazy. This is crushing my soul. The old man. I don't really get it, but somehow the dark world, for a moment, it must have, like, revived him. Can you guys imagine if this was, like, a real thing? Like, the dark world was real? Do you have any idea what I would give to go to the dark world? And, like, visit my kid? I would pay $50,000 to go there for 1 minute and talk to her. This is crazy. You're right, said everyone would make a dark world in their house. You know, I've thought a lot about this. Like, about how cruel it is. That death is so absolute and severing. You know, that when somebody you love dies, like, that's just it. There's no more communicating with them. You might get signs, little winks and stuff. And I've gotten some. Where they might visit you in a dream. But if something like this could happen, and again, to your point, said, I think that's why death is the way it is. Because, like, in a way, it would almost be more cruel if we could still have some kind of connection, you know, to our loved ones who have died. You know, like, if I could do that, if I could exhaust some energy or some resource or money to talk to her, I would bankrupt myself talking to her. And who knows what that would do to her? What kind of strain that would put on her? You know, if there was a phone to heaven and I could call her and she'd have to talk to me and I'd be a mess, I wouldn't want to do that to her. And you're right, said death would lose its value, if you want to say that. It would lose its meaning. Ugh. All I know, guys, is I hope I see her again on the other side. And Jesus, this chapter, crushing. Thanks, guys. But I think he knew. I think he knew he was... Chris, he wanted me to write a letter. A letter to Alvin. I think that's this pastor guy. Give me a sec. Alright, got it. Let's go, Chris. Alvin, your old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't come to church a lot is because he wanted you to follow your dream. He's sorry he never said that right. So write your own stories. It's okay even if they're not perfect. Oh, Susie and her grammar. It's perfect because there's a little bit of humor to cut through this. Sincerely, a friend. Or Susie. Susie looks like she has an idea. Chris, we haven't gotten any closer to opening this door. But I have an idea. Think he might know. The old man. He could know how to open it. Chris, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? We gotta go back. Let's make a dark world. So, how the hell do you do that again? Queen said, concentrate and stab into the earth. Got anything sharp? We got a pencil. Oh. Well, this is interesting. We haven't... Chris hasn't, like, publicly shown anybody this knife that they've been carrying, right? I didn't think this would be happening. Hey, Chris, you normally carry this around? You guys want to see my knife? I have it right here on my desk. I'm not a big gun guy. I own one gun. But it's a rifle, so it's not super practical. And as I've said before, I own wooded property. And not that we have a ton of like bears and stuff, but I have encountered a wolf on my property once. So now usually when I go there, I always carry something to defend myself with. So lately it's been this. I've had this knife for probably 20 years, 25 years. Mr. Multiverse, hello. Yeah, I was probably 15 or 16, I guess, when I bought this. It was a pretty bad blade. This is a... Okay, number one, Laura. I'm not Army. I'm in the Air Force, not the Army. Not there's a huge difference, but enough. But second of all, like I have a desk job in the military, so like I don't normally carry a weapon unless I'm deployed. What I meant by that is that I don't own a lot of guns. Again, I really just have like one gun. I actually like swords more than that. I'm one of those nerds. I have a replica of the Master Sword, among others. I'll show you guys that some other time. Yeah, so this is a what's a trench style combat knife? Basically just means your handle is a set of brass knuckles. And then the inlay of it has a little dragon in there. So the knife is called the Dragon Fighter. So yeah, not legal to like carry around on the street, at least not where I live. Yeah, it's a pretty bad weapon though. I like this knife a lot. Chris's knife just looks like some kind of kitchen knife or something. Josh says, oh, why do you I just like knives. I don't own a ton of knives either. But there's some practicality in knives. And like I said, like I usually just will strap this to my belt when I'm going out into the wilderness. Just so like if I did encounter some kind of animal that wanted to do me harm, I wouldn't be defenseless. It is the Dragon Fighter, Rufio. The Bud K exclusive. I still have it. All these years, bro, I still got the Dragon Fighter. You can punch, you can stab, but it's nice because it will... I mean, I was gonna, like, if I was gonna be attacked by a bear or a wolf, like, that's the kind of knife I would want to have, is something that would actually, like, protect my hand. Because you're gonna get chewed up. Anyway. Alright, well, let's give it a try. So is Chris really gonna open a portal right here? And just, like, show Susie, oh yeah, I can do this. Because... like, I feel like Chris has, like, been doing that in secret up to this point. Oh, Susie's gonna do it? Concentrate on what I want and... oh, sick. Cool. That was cool, guys. That was cool. Are we just right back, then? I did like the Chris sprite in that, Esme. How they were kind of just, like, standing there, completely stoic, unexpressive, and the way the light was providing shading on the face. It looked... I like that. All lighteners can open fountains, I think, as long as they have enough willpower. Interesting. That's cool. That's good to know, because I really thought that, like, only Chris could do it. Not as cool as the water coolers. Hey, Chris, I made a dark fountain. Oh, is this gonna make Ralsei upset? Because Ralsei is trying to seal up all the fountains, right? Pretty cool, right? Heh. Maybe I'll let you do it next time. Let's go. Hey, is it me, or does something seem off? I guess it's like Ralsei said. Every Dark World is different. Susie's hair looks different. Why do her colors look so different? And the music, is that, like, reversed? Boy. This is all different. You know, and now I'm scared because before we went to the light world, Rossi was acting weird. And Rossi probably wouldn't be expecting Chris and Susie to like turn around and come right back in, right? So this might show us, you know, we might surprise Ralsei to see what he's been actually doing after fountains are sealed, because all we know is that he kind of has been acting sus and that he wants the fountain sealed. But we don't really know what happens in between all that time. Oh, the eggs in this fountain? Okay, cool. Thanks, Epsilon. I'm going to take a super quick bathroom break, guys, before we go any further here. BRB. All right, I'm back. I got me a little snacky, some Teddy Grahams, because I'm a grown-up. Josh, you're good. You don't need to worry about talking too much. Glad to hear your mom is doing okay. Oh, it's Atrium in reverse? Chris Russ, hello. We're in the weird place. We just got into this other sanctuary place. Right to the egg is after climb section. When you are solo, just a heads up, we'll tell you. Thank you. Oh, I hate these parts. Oh, and this is even trippier with this background. I do not like this. Okay, I hate it less. Why does this sound so good? Is this the song for this area? Whoa, that was so cool. Oh, what a weird percussive timing. It's weird because it's like in threes, but it's not. Wow. This is top 5 Deltarune music. Maybe top 3. This is so good. Wow. Oh, and that pitch shifting. Oh, and that resonant percussion. Is that the name of this song, guys? Sanctuary 2 or Second Sanctuary? I can't believe Toby Fox invented music, guys. For real. This is crazy good. This is stupid good. Second Sanctuary, thank you. I looked at it, Epsilon, and the only reason I didn't is because I'm pretty sure my son owns it. And I don't use it for anything because it's all copywritten. But wow. Yeah, this is crazy. I'll have to make a list of my top 5, but Field of Hopes and Dreams is absolutely on there. The Jebel's Fight is absolutely on there. I don't have Spotify. It's all on Steam. You can just buy it on Steam. Pretty much all the BG OSTs that I use, I either buy on Steam or Bandcamp. 99% of the time they're on Bandcamp too. But wow. This is worthy of a tier list, Esme. This is so good. World revolving. Thank you. I couldn't. I knew it. I've listened to it 50 times. This is so good. What a weird place. But lo, on hopes and dreams they send 3 heroes at the world's end. There's that prophecy again, the one with us. Boy, is it just me or does the Ralsei one kind of not look like Ralsei? It's pretty hard to believe. Not just that things have been predicted, sure. But that I'm part of it too, I guess. The light and dark, both burning dire, a countdown to the Earth's expire. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Even hooded Ralsei, it looked funny to me. I guess we haven't seen Ralsei with his hood on for a while, though. Hello. Oh, these are wing blades. I got one of you as a weapon. I don't have Ralsei. Boy, these guys don't play. I didn't go great. If fountains freed, the roaring cries, and titans shape from darkened eyes. The third hero, the prince alone in deepest dark. Hey, look. Hey, Chris, look, it's Ralsei when we first met him. Guess all 3 of us have our own prophecies, too. If Ralsei's the lonely prince, wonder what we are. Come on, there's got to be another one ahead. Hello. I am the philosopher. You sought to return the dream, but the lightning of the mind has changed. At best, you can only see another side. Wonder if I come from that way? Whoa! Well, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that bookcase to move. Oh, cool. This is crazy. I feel like I shouldn't be wrecking all these, but... Hello. That was cool. We know everything. We understand everything. Are you sure about that? Oh, another one of these. Oh, it's the same one. Oh, now he wants to fight. Oh, it's not a statue anymore. What is Deltarune? That was a cool fight. Alright, yeah, I already got this. What are you doing? I'm trying to protect these statues of my ancestors. This is crazy, because now those are the statues. They switched. A shame I could not meet them. So, hang on. Does that mean we were in the past? Because Gerson was alive. And all of these, what are now statues, they were the ones that were animate. The thing in the middle was a statue, and I even think that they said we're worshiping this statue of something to the future, right? This is so bizarre. So I can't move this. This is jarring. Whose dream is this? Chris's dream? Susie's dream? Whose dream is this? Knight's dream? My dream? The first hero. The cage with human soul and parts. Oh. Guys. Hey, this has got to be you. Weird illustration, though. Not really. Not if you know what we know. Plus, why is it calling you a cage? Shouldn't you be something more like the cool? Then for the picture, they can, like, use my drawing where you're saying Susie rules. Heh. Wow. Okay, I don't want to go this way. Or I do want to go this way. I heard there's something inside the acorn. But I don't know where to find an acorn. Or even what one is in the first place. We know nothing. We understand nothing. The Lord of Screens, cleaved red by blade. So is that talking about Mr. Antenna getting whacked by the knight? Chris, yes, we have all shadow crystals. Whose stream is this? Chris's stream? Susie's stream? And last was the girl. At last was the girl. I think that means me? Like my prophecy's next? I wonder what it says. Come on. It is Epsilon, but I mean, it's not wrong. Oh, that makes sense, Chris. That's right. I forgot that the knight had that attack. Oh, it's the fountain. Yeah, whatever. Almost. When you pass to the other side, a great donation will show your remembrance. Oh, that was... Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, trippy. That came at the perfect time. The second hero, the girl with hope crossed on her heart. Chris. Hey, look, it's me. The girl with hope crossed on her heart. Man, that's badass, isn't it? Think there's anything else about us? Don't just stand there. Let's keep looking. I am the philosopher. Haven't you heard of hyperlink blocked? I have. I feel like I haven't heard of it, but I don't know why. Oh, trippy. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be so cool. It rotates, doesn't it? This is like some Super Nintendo Mode 7 stuff. Oh, so cool, guys. This is so cool. Gotta be honest, Chris, I've never really gotten picked for anything before. No one ever wanted to be my partner in class. Even got chosen last in gym. Oh, a little early. But this? Oh, man. This is like something else, something important. This is just so cool. Chris, before, I didn't think I could be a hero. I wasn't good enough. I mean, I was bad. I still kind of am bad in some ways, I guess. That's a bad. But now, I got hope crossed on my heart. Hope written in truth, written somewhere. Written somewhere no one can erase. That's right, Susie. You baddie. Alright, you said I want to go right? I don't like this, but it kind of reminds me of that one room at the end of Undertale where Sans is there. Hello. What do you call a man with one eye? Why does the angel make its cry? Who will call the girl who snows? I don't know. Ha ha ha. I don't know. See how the windows have upside down eggs near the top? Look for the one with a right side up egg. So just the shading will be different? I think I know what you're talking about. Sacred moss. Do we eat the moss? I mean, Chris is a moss eater, right? That just says in all caps, moss. Just went back to see a reaction to Gerson. I knew you'd come through. I also just think he is the most important character recently. Yeah. My heart wasn't ready for that, Snail. I have to exit and re-enter? Loying says, eat it or you don't get egg. Matt want egg. Short in the room. Alright, so I gotta look at the eggs on the window. I think I know what you're talking about. I didn't see any that looked different. But I wasn't looking at first. I assume the shading is just going to be different. I can tell I've been playing this too long because my eyes aren't working. I'm reaching my limit. There's egg. I found egg. Roots. Hello. I heard something in between. Something in between. Was mixed up. Pointed the lost wood forest where children the grow, followed tale. Poor children. Okay. Okay, so what do? Do I have to remember that? Followed pointed where tail. Lost the world would grow. The forest children. It's changing, guys. It's changing every time. This was not the order these words were in the last time I talked to this character. That is crazy. That it's actually programmed to take the same words and jumble them up randomly every time. That is bananas. Rucked, thank you. So what are they talking about? Followed the pointed tail. Are they talking about Jevil? I don't really get it. Yeah, see what I was talking about the shading of the egg? Woodtail lost the pointed forest children grow. The followed the where the... So theoretically, you could talk to this NPC infinitely and eventually get the words in the right order. I'm just doing this repeatedly. Well, hello. Oh, it's this. Chris, there you are. The patients are waiting for you. What? First try. Oh, this is interesting. Can't do anything? If it would be ridiculous if you painted something, there was nowhere to wash your hands. Okay. Warlini, hello. Grow my daughter what? Someone seems to be making a painting of a tree. However, strangely, it seems that they haven't drawn the bark yet. Huh? These rooms are such a trip. Oh, I'm sorry, I was so into drawing I didn't notice you. Are you here for art club? Right. This is where we draw pictures and don't kill each other. What am I drawing? Oh, don't look, I'm not finished yet. Okay. Well, there is a man here. Oh, he seems to be pointing at something and nodding. Kind of trying to like map this out in my head, but it's so hard. Well, there is a canvas here. Will you draw? Absolutely. Chris picked up a pencil. They began by sketching what they had seen behind the tree. But as they sketched, the line began to err, as if the pencil had lost its way. So they started again, drawing over the lines they had already made. Many times they would suddenly halt, or the pencil drifted into a new drawing. So they started over again. Through many repetitions, their movements became faster and smoother, until without looking, they had completed a sketch in a single wild line. In the end, as a result of layering the sketches on top of each other, the surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear. Next, a tree was painted over it. Painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple, still life. After all, there wasn't anything to look at in the room besides a single tree. Chris got up. It seemed the painting was complete. But their hand, smudged with graphite, was still moving as if to trace some unseen shape. An egg was picked up from a nearby easel. Now I gotta wash my hands, right? That's interesting imagery there. That Chris washed their hands, but it said that they could never be fully clean again. Do you think that's some kind of metaphor for sin? Like once you sin, you can't unsin? Doesn't matter how much good you do? That was crazy. That was really cool. That's it in here then, right? I'm done with egg. Well, how did the session go? They say art is therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient, anyway? This is definitely an Amori vibe. In a good way. That was cool. Love finds its way to the girl. Hey! What does that mean? That I... Pedro, hello! Chris, I've got to find the next one. You can stay here. Not a chance. Oh, cool. The girl. Wicca bell. Press button with the right timing. Oh, cool. The old Undertale attack. Trembel with treble. Good enough. I am humbled. I like this enemy. The Gallery of Ancient Faces. Do I follow Susie? Seems I can go another way. I see a treasure. Matt would like, please. $500. An awful beast. A relief this creature was before our time. From the body shape, it seems to have eaten meat and fire. Chris, hey, didn't I tell you to wait for a sec? If there's something about me here, then I... Huh? The last prophecy, the story's end. The last prophecy? Is this what happens at the end? To save the worlds, there is only one way. Huh? It's telling us how to save the world? Hey, Chris, this will make everything easy, right? I don't think it's going to. Josh, what did I miss? Was that Ralsei? Was that Ralsei doing that? Because he doesn't want Chris and Susie to know the prophecy? Old man? Can't be. Wait. It's a long way back up. Oh, I missed a Starwalker? Okay. Said or anybody who's intimately familiar with Chapter 4. Where am I at? How much of this do I have left? Because we're at 3 hours. I kind of want to put a pin in it. So if there's still at least 2 more hours of this because I don't want to finish it. A streaker statue? Not quite. Although I guess Starwalker doesn't wear clothes, does he? So technically... T says 3 to 4 hours. Ruck says 2, 2.5. Zed says 3. Okay, so that's pretty much where I want to be. Is like in that 2 to 4 hour range. So that if we stop here, we'll have, 3 or 4 hours left of it. Like, that's the perfect amount. I don't want to get too far and then decide, oh, I'm going to pick it up again next Wednesday, and then there's only an hour of it left. And then I'd have to play something else. Or if we go slow, that's perfect then. That's what I want. Okay, so that's what we're going to do then. We're going to put a pin in this, and we will finish this a week from today. So just as a reminder, while I try to figure out this new streaming schedule, which I'm still debating on adding another day. Maybe I'll put a poll on YouTube or something to see if there's enough appetite for it. So the next stream, Bloying, will be on Sunday. I will not be playing Deltarune, though. I will finish this game a week from today on Wednesday. For next Sunday, I think I'm going to start our Pokemon Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge. Because as you can see right below me here, we met that incentive. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll reset the incentive. I'll come up with something new, and we'll start Pokemon this Sunday. And then, moving forward, if I decide to add another day of streaming each week, then we can start putting Terraria and or Stardew Valley back in. Rufy, I'm gonna go run some errands. I gotta talk to Josh about it too and see I gotta gauge his appetite on it. And see if the juice is worth the squeeze on it. But like I said, I'm also waiting for the phone company to upgrade my internet here. Because I already know if I try to get on Discord and stream and run Discord and do everything at once, I'm going to need more juice on the internet. So, Bloying, yes, that's the plan. Is next time I play Deltarune a week from today, we'll be finishing Chapter 4. Even if it takes a little longer than 4 hours, I'll probably just ride it out. So... cool. So that is the general plan then. And then I may redo the schedule, like I said, if I start streaming more often, but for now, no changes. Like I said, I'll have to kind of sit and plan it all out. 9 or 10 in the evenings all week. Okay. I'm usually in bed by then, so but that sounds good, brother. I appreciate you very much. Channel Discord when a lot of people have been asking for it, Allie. Again, I just up to this point there hasn't been enough reason for me to go through the trouble because it is extra work to run a Discord. So I'm not quite ready to commit to that yet, but I don't know, we'll see. I mean, if the streams keep growing here and it's something that people want, then yeah, maybe I'll do it, I guess. If it's worth it, then why not, right? Thank you all so much for being here today, though. I appreciate you guys very much. As always, please take some time for yourselves. Get some rest, recharge your batteries. To my American friends, especially with the holiday coming up on Friday, this is a holiday where people tend to get hurt. Either cooking or lighting fireworks or consuming beverages. So all I ask is that you please be safe and make good choices. The world's better with you here. We want you here. So I love you all very much. And thank you for putting up with my extra emotiveness this stream. I mean, it means a lot to me that that this was not only a safe space for you guys, but it's a safe space for me too. I appreciate you guys doing that. So thank you so much. With that, I'll let you guys go. As always, please take care and remember to love yourself. I'll see you guys.